What is, hi everybody, this is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy. We're here. We're breaking down this four-game NBA slate for tomorrow, December 14th. Before we get on, always like for me, definitely subscribe. How's it turn y'all know? And yeah, we're breaking down this four-game NBA slate on our hands. We got football. We have wrestling tonight. John Cena's last match. That's going to be a big thing. Monday Night Football. So yeah, we have a four-game slate. 76ers and Hawks. Hawks are 4.5 point favorites, 228 over and under. Bucks and Nets. Bucks are 1.5, 218. Kings and Timberwolves, 11.5 for the Timberwolves, 230. And then the late night hammer, Pelicans and Bulls. Bulls are 6.5 point favorites, 243 over and under. Then we have two late games in the Lakers and Suns and Warriors and Trailblazers. And we also got two early games though, with the Hornets and Cavs, the Wizards and Pacers. So yeah, we're gonna break down this four-game main slate. So again, hit like, subscribe, and let's get it. So point guard spot, Tyrese Maxey. Oh man. So he is doubtful for this game. You know what that means. We'll talk about it when we get to the value pieces. But Josh Giddey 9-7. It's hard to not like him coming up a dud game at 26 fantasy points. I like him right here against the Pelicans. Again, if we look back, this game right here, the Pelicans and Bulls, it's going to be a high pace matchup. So I do like Josh Giddey, no Trey Young. We have starters already for the Bucks. Kevin Porter Jr. I like over Ryan Rollins. Porter Jr. been a walking bucket since he's been back. I like him at 8,000. Westy's a little bit overpriced now at 8.2. I mean, yeah, he had that 70 bomb. He did. He did. But then he dropped to 27. I don't expect another 70 out of him against Minnesota. I'm not really getting too around. Rollins at 7.7. Dyson Daniels 6.8. It's kind of hard to trust, but super up and down. DiVincenzo, if there's no Ant, I do like at 6,000, but we need that news. Jeremiah Fields and Jordan Poole. Fears is still playing okay minutes, but I kind of rather pivot down to Jordan Poole. I think ownership will be lower on Jordan Poole personally. Short air, we need the news on because if he's going to be out, we're going to get them some of them like Monk at 5.3. Trey Jones, I'm not really getting too much of. Alvarado, no, not with Poole and Fears back. I don't. I'm not getting to him. McCain, 4.4. It's a good spot. It's a good spot with no Tyrese Maxey. I do like him. I do. Um, and then talking about the other guys down here, I know Mike Conley. So yeah, that's it's not going to really affect too much. Devin Carter, yeah, kind of been 21 minutes last game. Insane. Javon Carter, 22 minutes. Not really going to him either. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Yeah. As McCain is the value piece, some of Bucks, some of Poole. And yeah, Josh Giddey is a big spin up and Kevin Porter Jr. So shooting guard, we need the news on A-Man. That's going to be the news we need. We need news. So NAW is questionable. Levine's questionable. I would assume was questionable. Short Air is questionable. We talked about no AJ Green. Horter is questionable. So Trey Murphy 8-1. Kind of just a contrarian option for me up top. Ryan Rollins said something we talked about. Kobe White, I do like. Kind of been up and down. Kind of been up and down though. Grimes and Edgecombe, I both love. I love Grimes and I love Edgecombe. 6'1", 6'4". Jordan Poole we talked about. But game we talked about Bryce McGowan's kind of been up and down as well, but he had a 41 point bomb. I still think he's a good value piece that we can certainly look at. And Gary Trent, I definitely like as long as he can hit a shot, of course. I like him. Crutchy, 3-9 would be in play if there's no NAW. Um, and yeah, it's kind of what we're looking at the shooting guard spot. So let's go to small forward. MPJ. I like him here at 8.4. I do like him a lot. I think he's a nice price tag. He can go off. Sadiq Bey, 6.7. Not getting too much of. DeRozan at 6.6. If there's no Levine, I do like 21 minutes last game, yeah, but still, I do like him if there's no Levine. Grimes, we're talking about McNeil's still very consistent. I like him. If there's no Kelly Oubre, it's going to make the 76ers look even more better, or a little bit better. So Herb Jones, I'm not really getting to. Risha at 4.5 is a value. McGowan's we talked about. Trent's a value. Crutchy's a value. Keon Ellis, 3.8. I'm going to throw in the player pool. He's looked good. He looked good at lane. Nick Clifford's been just awful these past couple games. 3.60 is still a nice price tag. Luke Kennard could be a value piece as well. 15, 23 minutes. If the injuries fall our way. Let's go to power forward. No Giannis. Williamson is questionable. No Trent Walford. So Jalen Johnson 10-8, I still love as that's my one of my favorite spins of the slate. I like Jalen Johnson a ton of 10-8. Joe Schindler would be in play. There's no A-Man. His usage will fall through him. Derek Queen, even if Zion's in, I still like at 7.4. He's been he's been lights out. But yeah, the price tag bumped up. It did, but it's gonna make ownership fall on him, I think. So that's why I kind of really want to go to him still. Paul George 6.3. He's playing good. He's playing good. Buzel's at 6,000 is kind of eh. I'm much rather go to Paul George. Clowney going to be in play. Miles Turner I like, but no Giannis still. Kuzma I like at 5-3. That's a great option as well. I think he's too cheap. So I like these Bucks. I like Turner. I like Portis. I like Kuzma. Danny Wolf, value play at 4-2. He's been playing big minutes. Noel is playing good minutes now. 3-2. I like that out of him. So let's go to center wrap this slate up. So when Joel Embiid is questionable, we need to see the news on that. Sabonis is out, no Porzingis. So Okongwu 7-9, good spot, especially if there's no Embiid. Derek Queen we talked about. Claxton 7-1. It's just kind of hard to trust, man. I don't trust that. Production's been kind of all over the place. Vucevic is at 6-9, I think is cheap. Porzingis is out like we talked about, so you could get some of Muhammad Guy. Um, yeah, Muhammad Guy at 4,000 is the value. Rudy Gobert, 6-1, and Renowned, 5-4. I like Renowned and Gobert. Drummond would be a smash spot if there's no Embiid. So would Bona at only 3-1. That would be another great value. I'm not really getting to Messi. But yeah, Danny Wolf, good value, good value. So I know, yeah, that was a quick breakdown of this 4-game slate for us, though. Again, thank you for tuning in so much. It was a great rest of the night, everybody. Have a good one.